previous administration we did, and the information that they gave back to me was leave it on the table. Don't take it off the table. I know the labs are going to go to the tech park. Not much left over there after that, from what I understand. But as far as whether it's going to be available for future development, I can't answer that now, particularly with this current administration, because we've never had the conversation.
So everything on that side of the road has a real estate tax, property tax base of 0. Because it's all owned by the government.
Right.
It's either owned by us or the state.
Or state.
So it doesn't hurt it to put it into the district because you're not adding to your base.
Right.
It's already 0.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I think, and then I guess the last one was, did we make any assumptions when we like estimated like what the future tax or the future value of that property be when we decided how much we wanted in bonds?
Yes.
What were those assumptions?
Okay, so this is what happened when you have this is to establish the district. To issue bonds is a whole different thing, and we will have Piper Sandler will do a analysis of who are the tenants. It's easy to figure out what the value of their buildings are because the buildings are the same. You can go and look and say, what's it assessed for in Cabell County? That's going to be what it's assessed for in Kanawha County. I use that as an example, like for Menard. We can do that. You know what their inventory is, which is their personal property. So you have a basis, and because it has to be specific based on what the project is, so you know what that increment's going to be, because you're selling the bonds to someone and they need that information. So we have made a generic estimate based on how many square foot of retail you can get in that space.
Okay, gotcha.
But because it doesn't really matter if it's Lowe's, Menards, or Kroger's, that size of a building is, personal property is different because obviously personal property in a grocery store, not very high. But personal property in a home goods store is higher because the material, the average inventory has a higher value.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sandy, you have any correct?
Okay. All right. Public hearing's been closed. Let's move on to the next item on the agenda is an ordinance. Margie, if you read the title, please.
An ordinance authorizing the creation of the City of South Charleston Redevelopment District Number 2 and approving Jefferson Park Project Plan Number 1 for the purposes of redevelopment of certain property in Jefferson Park, South Charleston, West Virginia, as described in the application for redevelopment District Number 2 and approved by the West Virginia Department of Economic Development.
This is a second reading. Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Lilly. Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'm sorry, Sam, did y'all have some comments on this? Okay. Okay, thank you. Item C is to recognize an old friend. Is it okay to say an old friend?
Yes.
Wes Holder, you want to come to the microphone, sir? And the floor is yours.
Where is it?
Right, I'm sorry, there's no microphone. The podium. I don't know what happened to the microphone.
My name is
That's
Wes Holden, and I'm going to announce tonight that I'm going to be a candidate for the 17th Senate District, the unexpired term, which covers South Charleston. I'm not necessarily an outsider. When I first got married, I lived in Spring Hill. My mother lives in South Charleston. My brother lives in South Charleston. Heard you talk about the property over at the police barracks. My first job after I got out of the Army, when Dr. Soper officially opened the medical examiner's office, I came in at midnight on January 12th, when we opened the medical examiner's office, let's see, what year was that? 1976. So, I'm in South Charleston quite a bit. My fiance and I, we visit the rec center, we go to the gym, we use the services there. So again, even though I might be from Sissonville, my roots start here. And also, Mayor and Honorable City Council, 40 years ago, I was honored to address the City Council, and I approached the City Council and asked the City Council to consider developing a South Charleston Museum Foundation, and that was for the Indian Man. And the reason I sort of dropped that out, after we started going and having powwows, other people wanted involved, and they wanted to do other things than making an Indian museum. So I lost interest. I had a lot of friends that were amateur archaeologists, and we wanted to donate our artifacts here. So I think we had a good run at that, and I'm sorry to see that it's not quite as good as it used to be. But I'm running for office to represent all the different municipalities throughout the county. And I'm here, and I'm glad I'm listening to your problems, and I think that if you elect someone, you want someone who knows about your problems, who comes and, let's say, to your city council meeting to hear what's going on, so they could be a better and more fair representative in the West Virginia State Senate. It's not sitting up there on a high horse. I want to be involved in the communities, and my life working for Senator Rockefeller, some of the projects I was involved in, helping the mayor. I worked with the mayor, and I worked with the Postal Service when the city of Charleston was wanting to do the little zip code grab. You might not have been on city council, but I was there to protect the city of South Charleston and make sure you had your tax base. When we got the grant through to build the bridge over at Central Avenue, I worked on grants for that. So, city of South Charleston is almost my second home. So anyway, I appreciate the honor to let me speak before the city council. And again, don't necessarily disregard me. I want to represent you. And I don't want, that's what it takes. If you want someone to know about your problems instead of someone sitting up on a high horse, government working with government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wes. Appreciate it. Good to see you again.
Okay, you too.
Yes, sir. Okay, item D, if you'd read the resolution, please, Mark.
A resolution authorizing city officials to take any and all actions necessary to accept a grant from the Kanawha County Commission Coal Severance Fire Grant Funds for the City of South Charleston Fire Department, and to further administer the grant as required by the grant agreement.
Is there a motion to approve this resolution, please? Is there a second? Seconded by, is that you, Tom? Yeah. Councilman Spurlock? You got to pass it. You already spent the money on it. Okay, we have a motion to second to approve the resolution. Any further discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you all. Item E, if you'd read the resolution here, Margie.
A resolution authorizing city officials to take any and all actions necessary to accept a grant from the Kanawha County Commission Public Safety Grant Funds for the City of South Charleston Fire Department, and to further administer the grant as required by the grant agreement.
Is there a motion to approve this resolution, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lilly. Any discussion on this one? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution passes. Thank you all. Item F is to approve it's a reappointment of Caitlin, is it Calvert? Bob, am I saying that right? Calvert.
Yes.
Caitlin Calvert to the library board. So is there, Bob, you have any comments on this one? She's done a good job and.
A real good job,
Yeah.
and she's very well represented in the
Okay,
library.
good deal. Okay, so is there a motion to reappoint Caitlin to the library board, please?
So,
Is there a sec? Oh, I'm sorry.
Bob?
Bob, you moving that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Walker. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Consideration of any bids. Councilman.
All right, salt spreaders. The Finance Committee of the South Charleston City Council has met and considered the following bid, which were obtained in accordance with the provisions of the South Charleston Charter and ordinances. And after careful consideration is the recommendation of the Finance Committee to award the following bids. West Virginia Spring and Radiator, 3 7 cubic yard stainless steel spreaders, $19,750.00 each, for a total of $59,250.00. Baker Truck Equipment, 1 3.5 cubic yard stainless steel spreader for $8,790.00. All items within the budget amounts for these purchases and will be paid for from the fiscal year 2026 funds from the street department line items. This is a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Smolder. Any discussion on this one? Roll call vote, please, Mark.
Councilman DeFilippo.
Yes.
Councilman Spurlock.
Yes.
Councilman Smolder.
Yes.
Councilman Strider.
Yes.
Councilman Lilly.
Yes.
Councilman Reimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker.
Yes.
And Mayor Mullins.
Yes.
It is unanimous vote.
Extrication equipment for the fire department. The Finance Committee of the South Charleston City Council has met and considered the following bid, which is included on the government cooperative purchasing agreement. After careful consideration, the Finance Committee recommends the following bid be awarded. 11 sets of extraction gear and 1 set of turnout gear for $23,300.00 from All American Fire Equipment, Inc. All items are within the budget amounts for these purchases and will be paid for from the fiscal year 2026 funds from the KCC Public Safety and Coal Severance Grant Funds. This is a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Reimer. Any discussion on this one? Roll call vote, please.
Councilman DeFilippo.
Yes.
Councilman Spurlock.
Yes.
Councilman Smolder.
Yes.
Councilman Strider.
Yes.
Councilman Lilly.
Yes.
Councilman Reimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker.
Yes.
And Mayor Mullins.
Yes.
It is unanimous vote.
All right, street paving bids. The Finance Committee of the South Charleston City Council has met and considered the following bid, which bid was obtained in accordance with the city charter and code of the city of South Charleston. And after careful consideration is the recommendation of the Finance Committee to award the following contract. Mr. Asphalt, Inc., Riverside Drive, $44,122.00. All items are within the budget amounts for the fiscal year 2026 budget for these purchases and will be paid for from the general funds budgeted in the street department line items. This is a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Spurlock. Any discussion on this one? Roll call vote, please, Margie.
Councilman DeFilippo.
Yes.
Councilman Spurlock.
Yes.
Councilman Smolder.
Yes.
Councilman Strider.
Yes.
Councilman Lilly.
Yes.
Councilman Reimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker.
Yes.
And Mayor Mullins.
Yes.
It is unanimous vote.
Anything else, Dave?
Yep. Personal protection equipment and swiftwater rescue boat. The Finance Committee of the South Charleston City Council has met and considered the following bid, which is included on the government cooperative purchasing agreement. After careful consideration, the Finance Committee recommends the following bid be awarded. 3 sets of turnout gear at $11,950.00 from All American Fire Equipment, Inc. Swiftwater rescue boat and gear, $15,896.25 from Mid-Atlantic Rescue System. All items within the budget amounts for these purchases and will be paid for from the fiscal year 2026 fund from the KCC Public Safety and Coal Severance Grant Funds. This is a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Smolder. Any discussion on this one? Roll call vote, please, Margie.
Councilman DeFilippo.
Yes.
Councilman Spurlock.
Yes.
Councilman Smolder.
Yes.
Councilman Strider.
Yes.
Councilman Lilly.
Yes.
Councilman Reimer.
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker.
Yes.
And Mayor Mullins.
Yes.
That is unanimous vote.
Thank you. Anything else, Dave? That's all, sir. Okay, thank you, buddy. To department head reports. Jake, give me a lowdown for tomorrow's timeline.
We got the Christmas lights going on from now till December 23rd, 6 to 9 at Little Creek Park. Tomorrow's timeline for the tree lighting ceremony. It starts at 5:30 with Santa, hot chocolate at the mound. 6 o'clock will be the golf cart parade down D Street from 2nd Avenue to 7th. 6:30 will be the drone show, and then about 6:45 will be the tree lighting.
How many carts we have in the parade?
20.
Okay,
Oh, my.
good, great.
Did they get 20?
Great.
Yeah, because last count I had 18, so she got 2 more than
Yeah.
20
That's
golf
awesome.
carts, and they will be decorated.
Yeah.
Coming down D Street at night, to me, I think that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Margie Spence will be one of them. So
Yeah.
I'm
we want
excited.
to-
This is a first year thing for the.
It is, and it's a fundraiser for the Battle Against Cancer for the Maddox Potter Foundation, so
That's
it's,
awesome.
the money's gonna go to a great cause as well.
That's awesome.
They got me driving one too, Margaret. They wouldn't let me decorate it, so I don't know, I guess that's a shot. That's a shot. I thought Jake and they were gonna decorate, I just get to drive it. so.
Well, we got decorated out there with the freezing cold. But we want to do
The
it.
parade is,
Yeah, the trick's on,
Saturday.
trick's on you big guys. It's gonna be cold. I'm just gonna show up and drive.
The parade Saturday at noon also.
And the parade Saturday at noon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amanda's done an amazing job
She
with
has.
both of these. She
Yeah,
really has.
she
I mean,
has.
She's just worked her little self to death getting this together, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I am. She's really worked hard, so.
Anything else, Jake?
Nothing I can think of off
Okay.
the top of my head, no.
Who else? Yes, chief?
Just to let y'all know, our new ladder truck arrived Monday.
Yes.
We'll have it in the parade Saturday, so everybody will get to see it.
Good deal.
Yeah, if you might have seen it on Facebook or pictures of it, but seeing it in person is a lot better
Yeah,
than
it's impressive.
pictures of.
Yeah, it's impressive.
So what's this one gonna be called?
I don't know yet.
Margie. Chief said that, Margie. I didn't say that. You gotta own that one, big guy. Hunter, yes, sir. Go ahead.
That's quite an extension.
Yeah.
December 18th at 7 p.m., we're going to show the movie Home Alone in the basketball gym at the rec center. It's free, and we'll sell concessions, so it'll be,
It's a great movie.
yeah, it's good pick. Good pick. So
Anything else, Hunter?
that's it for this.
Roof's fixed.
Thank you.
It looks good, it looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
Did a good job.
Yeah.
the interesting thing, we got a report from them, and they said that the
Yeah.
material was
Still
still in
in
good
pretty good
shape.
shape.
That's awesome.
Better than the one they just left.
Yeah,
We're very
yeah, it
lucky.
made me feel great when I talked to him. He said the one he left was 53 years old, where ours is not 53. It's getting there, but it's not quite there. Go ahead, yes, Steve.
I have to do my annual report to the council that I reviewed the city stormwater ordinance and
Okay.
don't have any suggestions or recommendations for changes.
Okay, good deal.
Get Margie, make sure Margie puts that in.
Put that in the record, Mark. Steve's approved the,
Storm
Storm-
sewer report,
yeah.
The stormwater ordinance.
stormwater ordinance, and this is an ordinance from us, right?
It's our stormwater ordinance.
Say okay.
No changes?
No changes. No changes recommended.
Okay.
Anybody else? Chief, anybody? Anybody got anything? Council members got anything? Any questions? Okay, is motion adjourned?
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor? Meeting adjourned.